You have to change your lifestyle completely. And every piece of what your day-to-day routine was has to change when you have this particular type of illness, or
Yeah.
autoimmune disorder. What's the worst of all of that is actually fear.
Because
Like
you
being
gotta,
scared of what you're eating.
yeah.
Yes. I was on a work trip in January where we flew into Michigan, and then we had to drive to Ohio. So we were seeing stuff across the way. Well, the people that I was in the car with, they stopped at Chick-fil-A and they stopped at McDonald's. And
Mm-hmm.
there's, I can't,
You can't.
I can't.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't.
So
Yeah. There's a gamble for you. Literally, you're literally there's an 80% chance you might get sick. To be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. So, then now I'm on a mission to send these people out of their way to find me something that's safe. And then you've got to think, you've got to balance healthy and responsible as at the same time, so
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, now all I can do that I can rely on are smoothies. So I find a smoothie king, and
Mm.
that's that's not enough,
Liquid dye.
liquid diet. Yeah.
Damn.
How do you handle it these days?
Yeah.
It
How do you
really
handle?
hasn't changed, man. I mean, it's to be honest with you, it's exactly the same. It's just I'm a little bit wiser to the places that I know that I can eat
Okay.
and the things that I can eat and the times that I eat. So I'm a little bit more cognizant of those activities, but it hasn't changed. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that there's a lot of people that are in my position that do the same things
For
that I'm
sure.
doing day to day. Conferences. If I'm at a conference and it's being catered by the hotel, I won't eat. At that point, I'll know, okay, I know there's a catered lunch, and I will bring in food, or with the coming of age of Uber Eats and the ability of that, especially in cities like New York,
Yeah.
where you're big cities like Detroit, things like that.
It helps a little
Um,
bit though. That helps
it
a little bit.
does.
Yeah.
I was at a bar with our CEO a couple months ago, and I felt horrible that I wasn't eating or drinking. I mean, I was the odd man out. I mean, this very important person is sitting to the right of me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'm not drinking, I'm not eating, and I've got my coworkers and superiors that are all around me. And we went to go do a cheers, and he kind of looked at me like, "You're not drinking," and I'm like, "I'm not drinking." So it's one of those
Uh,
odd things. So I Uber Eats or Uber Eated an acai bowl from a place that I knew was gluten free. They
yeah.
brought it to the restaurant. I explained the situation to the restaurant. They knew that they couldn't cater to my dietary restrictions, so I was able to eat at the table with everybody else from
Mm-hmm.
another restaurant's food.
That's. I mean, at least they were
That's pretty good.
understanding about that. That's pretty
Yeah,
good though.
they were,
Uh,
but I'll tell you, those situations happen pretty often, and it's awkward. It's
Yeah.
it's
yeah. So I mean, obviously your boss knows about it, your coworker knows about it. Obviously, we're clients, different story. To make it that they just met you, they don't know you.
yeah, no,
So
they
how do you?
don't.
It's kind of hard to explain that in a sense.
It is. I was meeting with somebody from Chili's a couple months ago, and she said, "Have whatever you guys want. It's on the house." And I was like, I respectfully decline, and I'm so sorry. It's not that I don't want to eat the food.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fantastic. I said, but I'm not going to be able to from a dietary perspective. And so
Yeah.
she gets it. She was really, really nice and understanding. And the two of the lady from Chili's and the other gentleman I was with, they sat there and they ate their lunch, and I kind of just ran the meeting back and
Yeah.
forth. So,
Mm.
Gotcha.
it was what it is.
Yeah. So wait. So now you said that you couldn't drink. So what is your to go drink now today? I was wondering.
So one of the other issues that I have is I can't digest alcohol properly.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, I just
Isn't
I
that that's
can't,
also an
man.
Asian thing?
It's an Asian thing.
Is it? Yeah. So, I get really sick if I have even just one glass, a glass of wine, a glass of beer, whatever, gluten-free beer, whatever.
Is it
Um,
is it the fermentation perspective that impacts you, the bacteria?
no, it's the alcohol. It's
It's
the
the alcohol. So it's the alcohol.
actual alcohol. Yeah. No matter what it is, the alcohol level, it kills me. So if I do drink, it's going to be wine.
Yeah.
I try to drink as as focused on wine as I can. Pure alcohol just
So
makes me.
wait, how does wine not impact you? I'm just wondering.
It does,
It does.
but I can nurse one glass of wine and feel better than I would if I were to drink a
Yeah, liquor.
you know
Yeah,
a gin and tonic.
gotcha.
and it doesn't, you don't have the same social entanglement with a glass of wine because you can kind of really sip it and savor it. Somebody could have 2-3 drinks and you're still in the same glass of wine. So there's also that social protection with the glass of wine as well.
With alcohol, isn't there like things you can take to make it better?
Yeah, but so you can take charcoal, activated charcoal, which helps.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. I was like, activated charcoal helps you absorb a lot of stuff.
It helps absorb it, but the activated charcoal is not good for somebody with digestive issues.
That's what I heard, because it dries it up.
Okay.
It dries it up, so then you bind. So then there's
other
some
complications.
funny nuance.
There's complications behind it. Yeah.